Hey, Jason here, and today we're back for another money mindset study group, and we're still talking out of the power of your subconscious mind. And so today we're going to be going about under the subsection biblical accounts on the use of the subconscious powers. And remember, everything that we're studying here for is towards money. The first goal, which is financial literacy, second goal, which is financial freedom. And what I'm going to start doing after each reading, there's going to be exercise to do also. So today will be the first day of the exercise. And make sure you watch to the end or just skip to the end and get the exercise for you. So let's go ahead and start the reading. What things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. Mark 11:24. Now, this is interesting because this is a lot of the concepts you may have heard as above is below, all of those different things. And pretty much what it's saying here, and this is just my interpretation of this verse, is saying use your willpower, see yourself doing what you want to do, and then it will start coming to you. And we're going to go more deeper into that later on in the reading. Note the difference in tenses. The inspired writer tells us to believe and accept as true the fact that our desire has already been accomplished and fulfilled, that it is already completed, and that its realization will follow as a thing in the future. Now, one of the areas where a lot of people actually mess up when they're praying, they pray from past tense. They don't use present tense. Um, like let's say if you want a brand new car, and you're praying to, if you're, traditional prayer, you're praying to God. You shouldn't be like, oh God, please give me this car. That's lacking limitation. The way you're actually speaking there is lacking limitation. To do present positive prayers, you just like, I am so happy and grateful for this, whatever type of car it is. You're actually in the present moment, and you're saying you're grateful for it, which is an emotion. That's energy in motion. And so you're actually saying you're at the vibration of the thing that you want. This is one of the ways that you actually pray in a positive way. Uh, Most prayer, what we're taught in church, is not right at all. It's really bad. The success of this technique depends on the confident conviction that the thought, the idea, the picture is already a fact in the mind. In order for anything to have substance in the realm of mind, it must be thought of as actually existing there. And what that means is you have to see yourself with it. You cannot be thinking, oh, I'm going to get to it. You have to say, like, okay, this is mine. I have it right here, right now. Before I was able to get this microphone, I had to start seeing myself using a microphone. Once I started seeing myself using a microphone, I was able to start finding, okay, where are some places to get it? What's the prices? Let me see which microphone I actually want. Things of that nature. Like you have to see yourself actually with it, and that's the present moment of the prayer. But the truth is, you're using your higher faculties. But the truth is, you're using your higher faculties. You're starting to utilize the powers of your subconscious mind. And because school teaches that's a negative thing, a lot of us don't really understand that power anymore. We try to stray away from it. Like if you see yourself daydreaming off on some things, maybe having fun on a cruise or something, then you'll probably kick back in. Oh, let me get back to work. Let me focus. Maybe you should just let yourself focus on that thing that was actually going to make you happy, that it took you into your subconscious mind. And then it says, in following the biblical technique, you completely eliminate from your mind all consideration of conditions, circumstances, or anything which might imply adverse contingencies. You are planting a seed, which is a concept, in the mind, which, if you leave it undisturbed, will infallibly germinate into external fruition. It's just saying, like, you reap what you sow. The thoughts that you're thinking now, you may not actually start getting the benefit or seeing the results from those thoughts 3, 4, 5 years down the line. Life doesn't just happen to us, it happens with us. And that's what this means right here. The prime condition which Jesus insisted upon was faith. Over and over again, you read in the Bible, according to your faith, is it done unto you? If you plant certain types of seeds in the ground, you have faith they will grow after their kind. This is the way of seeds. In trusting the laws of growth in agriculture, you know that the seeds will come forth after their kind. And what he's saying there is like if you plant apple seeds, you know you're going to get apple trees. Um, and so you should start realizing when you're starting to plant seeds of financial independence, you can only receive financial freedom. Like financial literacy, you can only receive financial freedom from that. Like once you start planting the seeds, which is the thoughts, it's going to fruition, which is you becoming financially free. So that's why even if you're at a place where you feel like it's impossible, it's the best place to start because the seeds that you're sowing today, you may not see the benefit for 5 years from now. So just be mindful of that. And it says, faith as mentioned in the Bible is a way of thinking, an attitude of mind, an inner certitude, knowing that the idea you fully accept in your conscious mind will be embodied in your subconscious mind and made manifest. Now, this is really important where it says faith. Let me read that again. Faith, as mentioned in the Bible, is a way of thinking, an attitude of mind, an inner certitude, knowing that the ideal you fully accept in your conscious mind will be embodied into your subconscious mind. What it's saying here is faith is our paradigm, it's our belief system. Now, we have a belief system on every single identity around different parts of our life. The belief system on who we have as our religion, the belief system on our personal life. Like there's some people who, because I was raised as a Christian, they would call themselves Christian, but their actions would say they're different. Like those type of things exist. Like we have multiple identities, and that's because we have multiple belief systems within us for every specific part of our life that means something. As soon as you form an identity around a certain part of your life, you create a belief system around that part. And that is what faith is, it's that belief system. And this is what stops a lot of people from reaching their goals because their faith doesn't align with the goal that they say that they want. So you have to start changing your faith or your paradigms. You have to start doing different things to change your attitude, to change your mind, all of those different things. And this is telling you, like right in the Bible, it's telling you the same stuff. Faith is, in a sense, accepting as true what your reason and senses deny, i.e., a shutting out of the little rational, analytical, conscious mind and embracing an attitude of complete reliance on the inner power of your subconscious mind. And this, you don't see many people who operate on this level. And what I mean by that is most people who are operating in business or anything that they're doing, they're going off of the faith that they're going to fail. They're going off the faith that they're not, there's something that's missing inside of them, and that's what's stopping them from being able to reach their goals. And so most of us don't actually build up our own faith. We have the belief that faith is just something dealing with religion, and faith is dealing all about us. It's our belief system based around each and every single identity that we're made up of. Like I said, if you grew up in a house that was probably a little bit poor, like I did, you're probably used to hearing things like, "I don't have money for that," "Things are too expensive," "Money don't grow on trees," like "Go get a job," like all of those different things. But what that's doing is an identity around you from a childhood and around money. And so what's going on there is you're creating a faith without knowing it that money is hard to get. You need to work hard for money. Money it doesn't come to you easily. Like things are too expensive. Like it'll be different if your mom or your dad was like when you ask for something in the store and be like, "Okay, so this is how much it costs. How do you want to pay for this?" That creates a completely different faith system because now it's creating a faith system around money that, okay, where can I go get it? Let me know if that's making sense because like that little bit of tweak right there can create generations of money and wealth for people. And this is some of the stuff that I've been doing a lot of training for and doing paying a lot of rich people. I'm gonna be honest with you, paying a lot of rich people to understand how they got to where they got. That's why I go to a lot of professional development seminars. That's why I do all this stuff. That's one of the reasons I go back to South Africa a lot, to go on that. Yes, I'm in Zambia. And this is stuff that's really important because a lot of us, we believe words just mean one thing, but we don't really know the truth of most English words that we use on a daily basis. Because most people use faith when it's just talking about what religion are you, Lusaka. And as far as religion, um, faith don't really have much to do with that. Like it's about your personal belief system, but around every single identity that you actually hold inside of you. And we also are made up of multiple identities. Then it says a classical instance of Bible technique is recorded in Matthew 9:28-30. And when he was come into the house, the blind men came to him, and Jesus said unto them, Believe ye that I am able to do this? They said unto him, Yeah, Lord. Then touched he their eyes, saying, According to your faith, be it unto you. And their eyes were opened, and Jesus straightly charged them, saying, See that no man know it. Like what that verse is saying, and this is my interpretation of it is, the first thing he asked was, Do you have faith that I can do it? He didn't say I can do this for you. He said, Do you believe I can do this for you? Like if this is what it's gonna take for you to be better, do you believe it? And they said yes. And because they believed it, it was able to be done. And what he's saying is, it's in you. The belief, the faith is in you. You could have done this yourself, but no man knows this because it's been hidden from us of who we really are, what our true powers are, what our true purpose of coming here for. We didn't come here to work and be slaves. We live on a slave planet. This is a slave matrix, slave dimension. It don't matter where you're from in the world. It's the same nonsense. Every government's made up the same. Everything looks the same. Poverty looks the same. Danger looks the same. This is one world order that we're under, and no one's living their free life because they've got us tricked under a system of debt, and they're not teaching us financial literacy. They're filling our head with a bunch of books that has nothing to do with who we are. But yet you have books like this, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, that most people will never read for their entire life. And this can help people actually achieve every single goal that they want to get. We have to start understanding the system that we're really under. And now in this world of technology, we're in a place to change our life. Like there's no excuse for anyone anymore. Then it said, in the words according to your faith, be it unto you. You can see that Jesus was actually appealing to the cooperation of the subconscious mind of the blind man. Their faith was their great expectancy, their inner feeling, their inner conviction that something miraculous would happen and that their prayer would be answered, and it was. This is a time-honored technique of healing, utilized alike by all healing groups throughout the world, regardless of religion and affiliation. And I'm gonna just end it there. I don't want to go too far, too deep into it. Remember, these are just little snapshot money mindset study groups. It's not to go really deep into it. And the actual exercise for you today. Now, this is a really big one. I want you to get out a piece of paper, write down 9 things. 9 things, if money was not an issue, that you would actually go and buy right now. And then just leave that list, bring it for tomorrow, because we're going to continue on with it after tomorrow's study group. And just remember this, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how. Oops, wrong button.